My name is Eric Haesloop. I am a principal with Turnbull Griffin Haesloop Architects. We are a firm of 12 people located here in San Francisco, and I have two partners, Mary Griffin and Stephen Haesloop. The firm's origins are really with the Sea Ranch with Bill Turnbull, and so we've had this wonderful legacy and opportunity to think about building in the landscape, how you inhabit the landscape and think about the climate, think about the special site opportunities. And that's something that we've been able to carry forward in our work today. I got introduced to this client the best possible way, which is through friends. It's a young family that lives here in San Francisco. They really wanted to have a place for their kids to grow up with farming, with agriculture, with the great outdoors. And they've just been really open and fun to work with. One of the things that is really beautiful about this piece of land is the balanced quality that it has. It's on the western side of Petaluma, and it really slopes down towards the Chileno Valley, which is running across this way, and then goes to the coastal range, which is further west. And there was an existing road that came down from the top. And so what we started to do was obviously to use the existing road, but really look to put the house at the narrow end of the valley, kind of tucked back. And so the idea was that, in a sense, we were using the sides of the valley so that you were getting these two really beautiful, gentle, grassy slopes coming in. And that was creating the bigger outdoor room, which was this meadow. We didn't actually start with a barn-shaped house. We started looking at different shapes, actually. And it's this beautiful little valley. It really needed this quiet repose of a barn that just happily inhabits this valley. It was out of that, and also the desire to have a house that gathered family and was about collecting people and shared experiences inside the house. So the barn kind of evolved out of that. Once we were at the level of doing the barn, then it was really fun to think about all the different ways we've thought about barns over the years. The idea that you come up to the north side, which is a little bit more opaque and really more like a closed barn, and then there's a porch that's actually cut into the volume of the barn that compresses or kind of gathers you in, and then the space explodes into this big, tall central room that goes to an even bigger view, which is the big meadow beyond. And so the barn was a good way to do that all in the minimum building for the maximum effect, in a sense. For people that are interested in building technology and how the house is built, it's hard to see because it's kind of in the walls, but the house is extremely energy efficient. It's over R60 in the roof, R48 or 50 in the walls, and it has geothermal. So it's an extremely energy efficient house, needs very little to operate it. And so I think some people will be interested in that. I asked the owner if they would want to change anything, and the answer I got back was no. So I was pretty thrilled with that. I thought that was just great. So that just thrilled me to no end.